Hey everyone, in today's clip we'll be giving you a quick familiarization session with the Lexus GX. So this particular model is the GX 550, the entry level in the range. So if you have a high spec vehicle, a few bits and pieces in terms of the controls may be different, but this will give you everything you need to know to quickly get started. So we'll start off on the outside from the rear, a few things there. We'll have a look in the second row to show you some of the controls that your rear passengers may fiddle around with, and then going into the driver's position to show some of the key controls and then highlight some of the specs you may find in the higher grade vehicle. So just starting from the rear, if they ever need to get any gear in the boot, you can use the full tailgate, but something with the Lexus GX, it does have a glass hatch opening. So to open up the glass hatch, you've got the button here on the left hand side. It's just a matter of pushing that and lifting it up, so you can have easy access, drop your gear in inside, don't have to open up the whole tailgate. Closing it, simple as that. Nice and simple. Going into the second row, if you ever do need to adjust the seats, you've got the levers here on either side. You can fold the armrest down if you want to, and you've also got the climate control here at the back. All pretty self-explanatory. You do also have two charging ports available as well for USB-C, so pretty quick to top up their devices. Now moving into the driver's position, it is a smart entry system, so if you've used other vehicles, it should be all very familiar. On the door panel here, you've got the side mirror adjustments, lock and unlock, and also putting a lock on the power windows. Moving inside, if you've driven one of our NX or RX vehicles, very familiar controls here. Some of the higher grades may have the touch tracing versions, but in this case we've got the marked buttons, as you can see. Starting it is a push button affair, so foot on the brake, press start, and off you go. Shift lever, pretty standard. The drive mode light is always on, and twisting the mode select does let you change between things like sport, normal, and eco, so you can have a bit of a play around with that. While we are here, some other features, you've got more USB-C ports here. It does have wireless Android Auto and CarPlay, but if you prefer to use a data cable, it is on the left side there, so you can see the USB data symbol, so you can use a cable there. If you've got something that needs to plug into your standard cigarette lighter, it's hidden underneath that trapdoor. Push it down, it goes up very gently, very Lexus-like. Cup holders here, wireless charger. Now this vehicle doesn't have it, but on the higher grades you do get a cool box, so perfect for your Lexus branded water bottles. Chuck them in there, they'll be nice and frosty for your passengers. They'll definitely appreciate that. Speaking of staying frosty, again, all the climate controls, if you've used an NX or LX or RX, all very familiar here. If you haven't, I'd suggest keeping it on auto. You can adjust the temperature here on either side. If you want even more finer control, you can press this little button on the left hand side here. Goes up. Seat heating and cooling, synchronizing. Controls between front and rear, so as a driver or a front passenger, you can change the temperature controls for your rear passengers from this screen. More climate control options, you can just leave that alone. But something that is handy is if you want to quickly access any of the safety features, comfort features, you can go through here using these tiles. So for whatever reason you want to turn off the road sign assist, parking sensors, you can do it all from here. Now normally when you do pop the car into reverse, you'll get the sorry, it's not started. Oh, here we go. You'll get the reverse camera with a bird's eye view. If any time you want to trigger that, you can press the panoramic view button here, so pressing that will give you that surround view. For people that haven't seen that before, going to the Melbourne Cup, I'd absolutely love it. Other basic controls and buttons you can see here. If you ever need to change your odometer trip, it's all here as well. Memory seats, physical buttons for opening the tailgate, turning off the parking sensors. But if you need to access the fuel, it's right there at the bottom. Changing audio stations, radio stations, you can use the left and right here. Volume adjustment is here as well. Now in terms of Bluetooth pairing, it's easy enough to find just on the phone. Bluetooth settings and following the prompts. And if you notice that the driver monitor view alert, which monitors which way your eyes are looking to minimize distraction, if you're finding that a little bit annoying, you can disable the alerts under settings, vehicle customize. Where did it go? Sorry. Vehicle driving assist. My apologies. Customize. And then right at the bottom, you can turn off the driver monitor alert. Completely up to you. I'd recommend keeping it there just in case, you never know. But again, if it gets a little bit annoying, you can turn that off. So that's a quick overview of the GX features. Hopefully that's helpful. Thanks for watching.